Hello everybody and welcome to another edition of Behind the Touchdowns with myself, Liam Jenkins. Today we're taking a look at the 4 touchdown passes thrown by Nick Foles in his return as the Eagles starting quarterback. We'll start with the first of the afternoon. The Eagles come up against a zone look as signified by Ertz motioning over the backfield. What we see here is a tremendous route by Jeffery. It's an out route in the back of the end zone. You've got the flood concept down the bottom with the stack. What the Eagles decide to do here is try and separate the Giants defenders. What Jeffery realises is there's no room over the middle with those linebackers dropping back, so he flips his hips and runs the opposite way to make a play for Nick Foles happen. It's an easy window for Foles to make that completion and great awareness and scanning by the quarterback to find him, but Jeffery makes this play happen. An out route, he switches his hips, runs the other way, breaks coverage, and look at that space. That's a pass all day long. Great work by a #1 wide receiver. The second touchdown of the afternoon will score just like the other 3 inside the red zone. Here we can see a great comeback route by Ertz, turning his back to the corner just on the edge of the goal line, making sure he can push backwards in for the score. It's a great play designed by Doug Peterson. They're dividing up that quarter's coverage. They're pushing it back as far as they can, reeling in the players, making sure the corners and the safeties are on the back foot and engaging Nick Foles to a dart into the chest of his wide receiver, or in this case, Ertz. We take a look at how Foles dissects this play as well. It's that same skill set that we analysed last week with what he brings to the table. His ability to scan through the field, look at all the options, sets his feet well, and just slings a dart unpressured due to great protection, and that's a touchdown for the Eagles. On to touchdown number 3, and arguably my favourite of the afternoon. The 2 players I want you to watch here are circled in green. It's the safety, it's the nickel cornerback. The Eagles run a great levels concept here, and take a look at the attention that Jeffery demands. When we say that a #1 wide receiver opens up the field, this is how. Jeffery breaks in here, and look at that nickel corner come down. The moment he does it, Trey Burton's wide open. He's blown the assignment. That's what a #1 wide receiver does to the offense. Another great red zone design by Doug Peterson. On to the 4th and final touchdown of the afternoon, and Aguilar's moment in the sun. We can see here he stops as Torrey Smith goes on a slant, waits for the gates to open, and as he slides through, that cornerback's had to get complacent to make sure he doesn't lose his assignment, almost second guessing what he's doing there to make sure he's not having to tail onto the back of Torrey Smith. The moment he makes that decision, Aguilar's got the advantage. He turns his body, opens up for the touchdown, and it's signed, sealed, delivered. Foles knows where this ball is going. It's his primary read. His eyes lasered in on Nelson Aguilar, and as he throws it into the middle of the end zone, Aguilar turns. The corner is so focused on containing Nelson Aguilar, it's just too easy. It's a 50-50 play, and one where Aguilar is finally coming up with in his maturation as a wide receiver. Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Behind the Touchdowns, and more importantly for 150 subscribers. I can't believe how quickly this channel's grown. It's really amazing to me to see how many of you like this content. So if you do want to see more, please hit that subscribe button. Let me know with a like, because obviously the more traction we can get, the more resources and time we can put in to breaking down that film and showing you what's making this Eagles film and this Eagles team so special.